We're going to turn to our GMA cover story. Britney Spears sharing on social media that she had a pregnancy loss. Kaylee Hartung has that story for us.
Britney Spears sharing the heartbreaking news that she suffered a miscarriage. Over the weekend, in a joint post on Instagram with her fiancé, Sam Asghari, writing, "It is with our deepest sadness we have to announce that we have lost our miracle baby early in the pregnancy." At 40 years old, Spears first announced her pregnancy on social media last month. According to the Mayo Clinic, about 10 to 20% of known pregnancies end in miscarriage before the 20th week, and at age 40, the risk is about 40%. The couple now writing, "This is a devastating time for any parent. Perhaps we should have waited to announce until we were further along. However, we were overly excited to share the good news." Spears and Asghari have been together since 2016, getting engaged last September.
Look at that. You like it?
Spears is already a mom of 2 teenagers from a previous marriage and still hopes to grow her family with Asghari. Their post concluding, "Our love for each other is our strength. We will continue trying to expand our beautiful family. We are grateful for all of your support. We kindly ask for privacy during this difficult moment." For Good Morning America, Kaylee Hartung, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Our thanks to Kaylee for that report, and our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jenna Ashton, a practicing OBGYN, is here.
Yeah.
When you saw the post, you know, and she's 40 years old, was that a factor at all?
I mean, it is obstetrically. You know, we have this horrible term for women over the age of 35 in obstetrics. We call it advanced maternal age. I mean, it's unbelievable to think that 40 can be a risk factor now because that is so young. But in terms of miscarriage, pregnancy loss, obstetric health, it can be. We don't really understand why. A lot of pregnancy losses are unexplained, but there is a list that we tend to go through. Chromosomal abnormalities that come from the egg or potentially the sperm, obviously at the top of the list, previous pregnancy loss, any kind of structural abnormality in the cervix or the uterus, even caused by previous surgery, and then a whole list of hormonal disorders, including diabetes, thyroid disease, perimenopausal hormone imbalance. There's a long list, but it doesn't make it any easier to deal with.
No, it does not, Jen. Physical, emotional, what do you tell your patients and their partners?
You know, first of all, include the partner because they're oftentimes forgotten. You know, no matter how common this is, 40% over the age of 40 pregnancies end prematurely. This is a loss. It doesn't matter whether it occurs 1 week into pregnancy or 8.5 months into pregnancy. And we're struggling with how we deal with that. And the first step, I think, which is a good one, is renaming this. In obstetrics, the medical term is spontaneous abortion or miscarriage, the lay term. Now we're shifting to a term that's less blame placing on the woman, which is pregnancy loss, and I think that's appropriate, and I think it's important.
I know, and that's why I was phrasing it like that.
Yeah.
When I saw the note come in, and I remember people saying, I mean, just you put a stigma on it when you say it.
That's right.
The other way. Is there anything that a woman can do, especially as she gets older?
You know, what I normally will tell women is that there are things under their control and things that are not under their control. Before pregnancy, the things that can be under control, you know, cutting down on alcohol use, smoking. When you are pregnant, early prenatal care is the key. And then, again, you want to loop in your midwife or your OBGYN, taking prenatal vitamins with folic acid 3 months before conception if it's a planned pregnancy. But Robin, remember, 40 to 50% of pregnancies in this country are unplanned. That doesn't mean undesired, it means unplanned. So some of these things we can control and some of these things we can't.
Hope you'll talk about it more on GMA 3.
We definitely will.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.